Yo, 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 YouTube, it's mail day again. I got some pretty cool stuff to show you that I got in the mail. But the first card I want to show off is actually a card I got out of a pack. As we all know, retail is extremely difficult to come across. But my buddy was coming over yesterday, socially distanced and all that good stuff. But he was stopping by for another reason, but he had found a pack of 2020 Update Baseball in the store and picked it up for me. So, and this is what I pulled. So this is a Mike Trout Season's Best Batter, but it's the red parallel out of 10. Quite possibly the best low print run baseball card I've found in years. I don't buy a lot of baseball, so anyway, thought that was pretty cool. But let's get on to our mail day here. So first one we've got is a lot, and with this little bagged cards was also two top loaded cards. Here's a gold medallion. I think this is 99 Fleer Ultra, 2000 Fleer Ultra, and then a Skybox Impact. I think this was 97. Yeah. So nothing special there, but those were part of the lot. So it gives me two top loads I can use for my shipping. I don't have to buy those. And of course a team baggie, which is always good. This time of year when I'm sending stuff out, I try to bag a lot more of it too, because the weather here and all over the place really starts being winter, more rain, snow, ice, things like that. So I want to get those cards protected. So here's what was in the lot. It's a Legends 98 metal, an amazing card. Here's the Pogs card out of Proline Classic. Pogs were a huge 90s thing, so they made this little subset, thick card stock, and you can punch these out and play Pogs with them. You can see the players on the back there. There's a 99 Chrome, needs to be cleaned up. A 20 Contenders ticket, college ticket. Advantage. 2010 Contenders, a Supreme. There's a Showcase. Always good cards to get a hold of. 98 Premium. Such a great card. This looks amazing in a Star Rubies. One of my grails yet was a Leaf Flashback. Defining Moments out of Pinnacle. Good photo there too. Glimmerman. I really like this insert. Doesn't sell well. I mean, I know it was pretty common, but I just like the look of it. Anything with space on it. Nova, you know, that type of stuff. Interstellar cards are big hits with me. Here's Headliners. This is a little subset in 93, in 93 playoff. I like that card. This Donruss, I think this is 18? 15. Oof. Goal to go, and this should have Plumber on the other side. Brett's got the shiny side. 98 Absolute. This is the hobby version. It's an 09, I believe. Yep, 09 Contenders. 94 Stadium Club. 93 Stadium Club. Nice little picture of him tossing there. Here's the Members' Choice. Very popular card. I sell a whole bunch of these. In my last sales video, I sold the PSA 10 version about a week ago. Got a good return on that one. Here's a Donruss again. This is 18. There's our 18 Donruss. The Mosaic. Love Me Mosaic. And 96 Select. So just a really small lot. Got really cheap. few cards in there that I can flip. Okay, next we've got we always have 92 Tops. Well, today's 92 Tops is graded. It's a PSA 9, and I actually bought this from 4sharpcorners.com. I've ordered quite a few PSA graded cards there. They do some good deals once in a while, some good sales, and this card was 30 bucks before the discount, so I think I paid like 28 or so with shipping. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice and really nice for a 9. Edges are good, everything looks really nice. So you saw I just sold 2 of these for 30 a piece raw. So I thought this was a good price for a PSA 9. And I don't have a 10, I only have a 9. So this will be my second 9, so it'll be one that I can also put out available and try to get a return on as well. I think over time those are really only going to go up. It's his first Topps card. It's a great photo. The golds are actually pretty hard to get. It was in the high series, which they didn't print very many of, so I think that's card's got a lot of staying power. Here's a mosaic. Of course I bought some mosaic. This is the Stairmasters insert. I love the photos on here. The photo of Brett, a little bit older there, shaved head, staring and concentrating. And then this is the disco prism version. There's a lot going on in this card, almost too much, but I don't know. I like this parallel. I thought it really made the stair portion of the photo stand out. It doesn't have the disco on it. Everything else has the disco, so it's pretty cool looking. So I had to have that one. And of course there's your prism marking. I got that. That's for the PC. Then I bought this. This is called Decided Edge, and I have a couple of these already. This card actually comes with like a all chrome like textured sleeve that it slides into. It almost looks like it's a Christmas present on the outside. Anyway, this seller did not have the outside sleeve, just the main card. So I got it super cheap. But the reason I did this, especially after already owning 2, is how do you grade something like that? If it's a card in a card, if you grade it, they're going to separate the 2 and then grade each one. And I just thought that I wanted to keep them together. So I bought this one cheap just so I can get a graded one. And I'll have to look at all 3 of them and see which one's the best to get graded as an individual card. So I don't really want the outside of the card graded. There isn't much to it, and I think it'll look kind of stupid slabbed, but I do really like the look of this card. It's a rare metal insert, which 90s metal stuff is pretty much gold. For inserts, this is 98, I believe. Yeah, 98. So a good pickup. I questioned myself on that one a little bit when I was buying it, because do I really need a third one? But yeah, when it's the purpose that I have it for, I feel good about it. This is a 2000 Fleer Focus PSA 9. Just got this pretty affordably, less than a grading cost on eBay. And it's just something I can add to my PC. So not a special card, just a base card, but it was one I didn't have in my PSA, which is the main focus of my collecting. So nice, clean, basic card to add. This one, picked this up because you don't see these real often, and I don't think I even have any in the store. It's off-centered slightly, but I'll just sell this raw likely. So this is the chrome interstate version. So you can see I believe this is the Mississippi, like some memorial or something like that in the background. There's a cannon there. But this has the Mississippi Gunslinger plate on the back. It's just a great photo. Looks so good in chrome. I have a whole bunch in the base Bowman, but I really wanted a chrome one that I could try to make some profit off of. So for the price I got it for, no brainer. Here's one. We've talked about this card quite a bit. I don't know why, but a couple of these slipped through really cheap. I didn't get one of them, but I did get this one for $4.05. I've typically sold these around $40 to $50. Last one I sold was 50 bucks. So at $4, that was a no-brainer for me to pick up. Looks like it's in good shape. I do need a graded one yet. So I got to kind of dig through a few raws that I have. This one's off-centered slightly left to right, but maybe a little bit top to bottom too. It's hard to tell with these types of cards where it's all white around it. Your best bet is to have a few copies that you can compare and then pick the best centered one, because that's mainly the issue with these. The corners are pretty easy, the surface is easy. It's a white basic top stock card, so not much can go wrong for the grading part that way. It's the centering that'll knock you down. But either way, as a raw, good deal, easy to flip too. Here's another card I didn't have. This is numbered to 10. I'm starting to try to pick up, especially if I can get it for a pretty cheap price, starting to pick up some super low numbered stuff and expand my collection that way. To buy these graded is just ridiculous, the price. And since it's numbered out of 10, condition isn't as important to me because there's only 10 that exist. But this is Prime Signatures, which is an interesting set back in the day. I think this was 2016. Don't believe this is one that they even make anymore. I don't know, not that familiar with it, but I like the background. It's a proof, which I'm a sucker for artist proofs out of the 90s. And it's got that green foil, and it's number 2 of 10. So got it for a pretty good price. It's a thick card. So grading could be pretty tough on it, but again, grading isn't as important on a super low numbered, super short print, whatever you want to call it, card. So I'm excited for that one. Then of course, some 92 Topps cards. Here's a lot of 2 that I got for a pretty good price. They look like they're in really good shape. I'll check them over a little closer to see if there's any grading opportunities. This one's definitely off left to right. This one looks pretty darn good, so we'll examine those a little bit closer. Either way, for the price I got them for, I can easily flip these raw for a pretty good profit. Starting to get a pretty good stock of 92 Topps now. Not that that's a bad thing. I'll probably continue to buy them, especially when I get them on a deal, because a lot of times I sell them in chunks. People will buy like 5 or 6 of them at a time, most likely doing what I do, which is comparing them in bunches for centering and things like that. Here's another one of those hunting Proline Portraits cards. Just a amazing photo of Brett with his favorite hobby. It's got his name spelled wrong on the back, so that's always fun. Just a plain old little base card, but I do have buyers that like that photo, so when I can get them for the right price, they're good to stock. And this one I bought, I was kind of mad at myself at first when I bought it because I thought I overpaid for it a little bit. But recently, I've seen a few listed that were asking like $40 for it, which I think is sort of excessive, but allegedly there's only 500 of these that exist. There is no serial numbering to it, so I guess that's a little hard to prove. And Edge is kind of weird because when they went out of business, they dumped a bunch of backdoor stuff out, stuff that should have been numbered, got released, somebody bought it up and it made it out without numbering on it. And so I don't know. I know for a fact these don't normally have numbers, so this one should be pack pulled just like the rest, but who knows. It does have an annoying print line on it, which I didn't notice until now when I got it on camera. So Not sure if that affects grading or not. If you know that, because I have some print lines on some of my 2020 Phoenix set cards too. A lot of those have print lines. Let me know in the comments if you know an answer to that. Does PSA look at print lines when grading? Will they downgrade my card for that? This one's kind of, I mean, it just makes the rain off mainly. Like the pattern of the rain is slightly off print with that line in there. It's got the line on the back too, you can see right here. Anyway, cool looking card. Always been a sucker for Excalibur edge stuff in the mid-90s. I like that design, I like the style. It's always got this weird little blue print mark up in the top left corner. A bunch of their cards had that. And then in the back you have this Sir Brett Favre shield with the rain again. So no matter what, if it isn't gradable, it's still cool. I don't have this card, so it'll be a fun thing in my PC. Last one I bought, I think I got a pretty good deal on this. I paid 20 bucks for it. It's a 95 Finest Refractor second year card. I got to take it out of the Screwdown, obviously. But no print lines. Peel is still on there. Looks like a pretty fun card. So his second year Finest. I don't have one. So I'm happy to add that to my collection. So that's for the PC also. And that's it. Oh, wait. I have one really big card yet to show you. So this card is interesting. But first I'm going to show you what came with it. So I got 2 free jersey and card things packed with it. Don't know what I'm going to do with these. It is authentic game jersey. It's this one's Mike Anderson from the Broncos. And then I got this one, Mark Brunell from, let's see, where is this from? Contenders, 98 Contenders. And so, yeah, you're supposed to fold these out and stand them up, and then you had a nice little presentation of a chunk of jersey of your favorite player. They're pretty beat up, the packaging and everything, but I don't know, maybe somebody will want these. I might throw these in with, I'm making a donation box for Children's Hospital. That's part of my chores this week while I'm off, to get some stuff put together for Children's Hospital and drop those off. So I think the kids would get a kick out of that. Again, real game jersey card. But anyway, this is the card I actually bought. So this is exclamation points out of Ultra. I think this is a 98, yep, 98 Ultra. Extremely rare insert. You probably remember from my previous sales video, I sold my PSA 10 for 200 bucks, which I flipped for a pretty nice profit, but I really missed having the card. One popped up almost instantly after that, raw, and so I bought it. These aren't that hard to grade. They're acetate, so the corners stay pretty nice. They were really hard to pull, so most of the time they would go, you know, pack right to top loader kind of thing. So not much to them. The surface looked really nice on it. So I intend to get this graded. There are a lot of 10s of this card. I think there's 11 of them out of, I'm not even sure how many submissions. I have to check again, but most of them come back at 10. So I wasn't really afraid to let my 10 go, because I figured if I could pick up a nice raw copy, I could score a 10 out of it. But there's no surface scratching or anything on this. Corners look great. All the foil is there, nothing's missing. So I was super happy with my purchase on this. And I got a couple of cool, unexpected game used jersey displays that I can give to some kids who could really use some cheering up this holiday. So Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.